while, maybe a few weeks, I take some time out, but today we're going to be making one of my all-time favourite pasta recipes. I say that for all of them, but it's true. I absolutely love this one. Recently it was carbonara day, a very traditional Roman pasta dish with like eggs and guanciale and cheese. Well, this is another Roman dish. This is called alla Amatriciana, and it's basically got guanciale or pancetta if you can't find guanciale, which is the pork cheek, but you can use pancetta, which is the pork belly. But we're also going to be using some peeled tomatoes. It's a tomato based dish and it is absolutely divine. So here's how you make it. So the first thing I do, because it's such a quick pasta dish, is I get a pan of water on and bring it to the boil. Or when the rest of our ingredients are ready, so is the water to plonk our pasta in. Do you know what I mean? So I've just cut up some pancetta. I've just cut it into like little thin sticks. I'm going to render it slowly in a hot frying pan with no oil. Good quality pancetta or guanciale will have its natural fat, so you don't need to add any oil. When you render it, the oil will naturally release in the pan, and that will be the fat and flavour base to our dish. Don't worry about adding any olive oil or anything like that. If you do use a pancetta, another pancetta that's already cubed up in packets, sometimes they don't have as much fat in that, so you may need to add a little bit of oil, but try to avoid it if you can. So while my pancetta is rendering and frying away, I'm going to grate my cheese. So the Amatriciana uses pecorino romano, which is a gorgeous hard, it's very salty type cheese. It goes beautifully with the fattiness of the guanciale, the pancetta and the tomatoes. Delish. If you can't get hold of pecorino romano, you can use parmigiano reggiano. That's absolutely fine. And I know that's a lot more accessible, but if you can get hold of pecorino romano, do it, you won't regret it. We're now going to add another flavour profile to this dish, which is a little bit of white wine. So I'm just going to pour that in, turn the heat up so that the alcohol can evaporate, and then that pancetta or guanciale can absorb those gorgeous wine flavours. Do you know what I mean? Next we're going to add some peeled tomatoes. So I only ever use whole, not chopped, because I find chopped are way too liquid, they've got too much water in it. But before I add the tomatoes into my pan, get a little knife and I just chop up my tomatoes in the tin before I add them in. Such a good little tip. We're now going to add the tomatoes to the pancetta or the guanciale, depends on what you're using. And now we're going to let that cook for about 10-15 minutes. In the meantime, we can cook our pasta. So the Amatriciana, you can use spaghetti or you can use rigatoni. So I'm using garofalo pasta today. I much prefer rigatoni to a spaghetti for this dish. I don't know why. I had it in Rome. That's where Amatriciana's from Rome, and I had it with rigatoni, and I just enjoy it with rigatoni. So that's what I'm using today. It takes about 13 minutes to cook these bad boys. That's about as long as it's going to take the sauce to cook. So my pasta water's already boiling. I'm going to season it generously with loads of salt. I'm going to cook my pasta. We've got about a minute to go until our pasta is cooked, so I just want to taste my sauce for seasoning, because the pancetta guanciale can already be a bit salty. So, oh, that is good. I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper, or maybe just a tiny bit of salt, but not a lot because it's already yummy. And then our sauce is now ready for our pasta. I cannot wait. Pasta is cooked. I'm going to add it into my sauce. Give it a good stir. Make sure the pasta is super well coated in the sauce. We finish off by adding our grated pecorino cheese or parmesan if that's what you've got. Give it a nice little stir. This is the exciting part. It's going on my plate. So I'm going to dish it up. I'm so excited. Can you see? It's just like a tomato-based pasta sauce with a bit of meat. May not sound so exciting, but the proof is in the pudding, my lovelies. Let's have a little taste. Oh my god! It's literally one of my favourites. I absolutely love it. And simple and easy, sexy, healthy, delicious. I don't know about you, but I'm going to get stuck in right now. So, if you liked today's video, then please like the video and subscribe to my channel for some more gorgeous, sexy, healthy, delicious recipes. And on that note, I'm going to go. So, ciao, ciao for now, guys. Oh, ta-da! gonna go.